Hi everyone, Karen Clements here from Health Matters, also EFT tapping training. This is a very short video to show you the very basics of emotional freedom techniques, otherwise known as tapping. I am running a course at the moment which is on law of attraction with EFT. So this is specifically for those people that haven't really heard of tapping and can watch this and get caught up to speed slightly with what it is, why we do it, how we do it, the different points, and also some of the uses, and give you a short example. So, emotional freedom techniques, it does exactly as it says on the tin. It gives you emotional freedom. I've been using this now for at least 12 years, maybe longer, and for all sorts of different things. And I find it so simple, so easy, and so effective. And I think the reason that I love to let people know about it is it's something they can do for themselves. They don't have to wait to talk to somebody or doctor's appointment. They can use this at 9 o'clock on a Friday night when no one else really wants to hear. It makes them realise how powerful that they are. It makes them realise how they can connect the mind and the body by using these energy meridian, the ends of the energy meridians, and using it like acupressure. And they can do it without the needles, which I think works for me. So you use these specific points. I usually start at the eyebrow, but you can start at the top of the head, side of the eye, underneath the eye, which is the end of the stomach meridian. I'll not point out all of them, I don't want to complicate it, but very often people hold stress in their stomach, and I would ask them just to tap here and breathe. And they feel the relief within minutes. And this is actually how EFT was discovered with this stomach meridian, but I'll not go into that story now either. Underneath the nose, which I do quite like this one. It's a very very general point, but it is quite good. Underneath the lip, you'll probably not see the collarbone point because I'm well wrapped up in this snowy day. But you've got wee points of the collarbone, and it's about an inch underneath that. You can use all 4 fingers, you can use 2 fingers, you can use either hand, whatever works for you. You can tap for as long as you want at any given point. Underneath the arm, for a woman it's somewhere around their bra strap. This is the end of the spleen meridian, and then the top of the head. Now, the other points that we can use are the finger points. I like to squeeze either side of the finger, and these are all, again, the end of meridian of different organs, and you will find what works best for you, which one that you like. And what we do is that while we're tapping on these points, we say it as it is. It's not about positive thinking. It's about accepting that this is where we are. And for that, we use the side of the hand. This is where we say, even though I have this problem, be it anxiety, stress, pain, craving, bad habit, whatever, I'm accepting that that's where I am. Or whatever again resonates with you. Some people say, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. For some people that's too much. It may be, I want to accept this right now. Whatever is not too far out of reach for you. And we tap on this roughly 3 times and repeat that statement. So we say it as it is. People will say, oh, are you tapping in the negative? But I don't look at it in negative. I look at it, we are where we are. So we tap that in, and then we go on to the different points. And we say the things that come to mind. Sometimes I would refer to, or the easiest way to do it is to think as if you're phoning your friend. So you've got your phone in this hand, and she asks you how you are, and you say how you are. That may be, I'm feeling awful right now. I feel this in my stomach. I just feel that whole tightness in my stomach. If that person hadn't done that, I'd have been okay. Why did they have to do it? You see what's annoying you? You keep talking like this and you tap the points. Again, you can go on, use the finger points, whatever feels appropriate for you. Whenever you're doing this crazy looking tap, and what it is doing is sending a signal to the amygdala in your brain to say that trauma's over, to say it's okay now, to send signals to those adrenals that may have been firing, to say we can calm down. So what happens is that adrenaline stops pumping around the body, which has been proven on clinical trials, and we can start to think more clearly. This frontal lobe at the front of our brain, the energy starts to flow back here, and we can start to think more clearly, because you know that whenever you're in a real tizzy, breathless, frightened, you cannot think straight. So the tapping just calms that down and allows you to breathe, allows you to think, allows solutions to come to your mind. It gives you that space. And then when you feel that shift, you can again use these simple tapping points and start to say how you would like to feel, or how you're starting to feel now, or the solutions that come to mind. It may seem too simple, seem too simple to work, but it does. But there's no point you just believe in my words. You have to give it a go yourself. And as I say, the biggest problem that people would report is they don't know what to say. And to me, that gets you over that initial problem. Is just say as if you're talking to somebody on the other end of the phone. Now, if you've got a bigger issue, if you've got a big belief that is stopping you getting you where you want to go, or you've suffered major trauma or distress, I would recommend that you let a practitioner work with you through that to keep you safe. Not that you'll come to any harm, but to show you the most effective way to get through this, because sometimes we don't want to go there. The other lovely thing about tapping, which I really like, is that you don't have to sit on the problem for any length of time. You don't have to go into the big story. You know how it feels in your body. You know what happened. Nobody else needs to know. And you can tap these emotions down to turn them into something more that you do want and be able to focus on that. I also use this as a great tool to focus, because it's so easy to focus on what we don't want. And if we can turn that round with the tapping, then we can focus more on what we really want. It is a wonderful tool for that. So today we're only talking about acceptance and focus, but there's so many other ways of using EFT tapping to make your life better. So I hope that this has been of value to you, and I would like to then have a few specific videos for people suffering from anxiety, for people wanting to focus, for all the different issues that we have, and turning them into something that works for us, that creates a better life, that allows us the health, the wealth, the happiness, the career, the focus, the relationship that we want, that gets us back to more of who we really are. So I hope that this has inspired you to give the tapping a go. And as I say, I will put up some videos on specific things, and if they resonate with you, copy them till you get your own ideas. Thank you for your time.